4th. It's a Saturday, and my name is Bill McCamley. I'm a state representative from Las Cruces and Mesilla with your legislative update for the day. So yes, it's Saturday, and yes, we're working. I got here about 10 o'clock this morning, and it's a little after 7:30 getting out of here. The days are going to start getting longer. In fact, tomorrow we all have off, but there is a committee meeting in the House to hear 3 fairly controversial bills, 2 regarding abortion and 1 regarding the death penalty. So that'll be going on tomorrow. For the rest of the session, we'll be having evening floor sessions to talk about bills getting through, I imagine, going pretty late into the evening. So this is where our time really gets long. Anyways, today there's about 5 things I want to talk about. So the reason I was here early this morning was for the Judiciary Committee they were meeting. I was here to testify on the ethics constitutional amendment that's being proposed that I'm a co-sponsor on. Unfortunately, there was about a 3-hour debate on a water bill. So I had heard this bill earlier in the Energy Committee. Republicans killed it on a 5-5 vote. This is one that requires penalties for people that are with water companies and that lie to the environmental department when they're doing inspections and such about clean water. A lot of Republicans don't like this. They think it's more regulation, and I'm honestly not understanding why there is opposition to this. When you look at Flint, Michigan, and the things that went on there, clean water is one of the things that in the last 100 years in our society we've been able to make work. And there should be penalties if you're with a water company and you lie about that to the environmental department when they're doing inspections. So these are one of the things that regulations need to do and that not a lot of people really disagree with, but it made it through committee today after 3 hours of debate and some loosening of a little bit of those. But after that, we went and did the Ethics Commission. We only had about an hour to talk about this, so it's not moving yet, but the main disagreement by one of the folks on the committee who's a Democrat is that if we put it in the Constitution, the law can't be changed. Now, we're doing that on purpose because we want to make sure that these rules are set up, because legislators in other states have been known to set up ethics commissions and then change the laws to make them less strict. We don't want that. We want accountability. But the worry is if we do that, there are some different things that need maybe to be changed, and those are be working on so we can get the law right. And so those discussions are going on right now. We just spent, like I said, a fairly long time on the floor, about 6.5 hours. There are 3 things I'd like to talk about. First is that a bill I am a co-sponsor on, protecting university personnel who want to do research on medical cannabis, passed the House and is going over to the Senate. The main sponsor of that is Debbie Armstrong, but she did a very good job of defending it today, and that got done. There's a dental therapy bill by a guy named Dennis Ross, who's from Logan. This thing in the past couple of years has been very, very controversial, and it hasn't been party lines. This is one of those few bills where Democrats and Republicans have voted for and against it over the years. The reason I voted against it 2 years ago is it creates this new dental therapy license that you can get in the state, but the training is less than obviously being a dentist. However, there wasn't a lot of supervision. So the negotiations that have happened for the last 2 years have involved narrowing the scope of practice for this new license and requiring a little bit more of supervision from registered dentists. The reason we do need this is that there is a real dearth of workers that have the skills to help clean people's teeth and keep people's health going. And so I definitely voted for it this year because they seem to have worked on it hard and got a lot of their stuff fixed. Lastly, we had a debate just now, we got off, about creating a special chili license plate here in New Mexico. For anyone who's watching this that's not from New Mexico, we take our chili very seriously. And really,
legislative update.
This is Stephanie Garcia Richard from Los Alamos, Madam Chair for the Education Committee.
Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Madam. Anyways, we passed this through as an emergency. We want to beat Colorado to the punch on this. Apparently, they're putting in a new license plate for Pueblo chili. We take our chili seriously here, and this is something that not only is superficially something that we feel strongly about, but it's good for our economy. We sell Hatch Green chili and Chimayo chili across the nation, and it's really important for us as a brand to market that to help our own economic situation. So, as always, thanks for watching this. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns on these or any other issues, I'd love to hear from you, and I'll be back at you on Monday when I'm back in here. Thanks.